Hey guys, the name's Sonic, and I'm back with a game called The Lover of Me. Now this is a visual novel based on a series called The Murder of Me, which is a Sonic-based comic thing. I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to check out, okay? But I was recommended this, and I don't know what to expect. I'm a little scared. Also, I'm not the best reader, so I may struggle with a few of these words. So, if you're ready to watch me fail at reading, then you're in luck, because this is what this is going to be. So let's just get started. Hey there, before we start the game, let's get a few things out of the way. First, choose your preferred pronoun. Well, I am a he. Good, good. Second, what is your name? Type your name and make it a good one. You won't be able to change it. Sonic. Sonic? How lovely! I know. It is a lovely... hello there. Ziello? I'm gonna call you Ziello. That's your name now, okay? Like your lumpet. You have quite the death wish if you're pretending to play as my Sparks. I cannot say I expected more of you. If you had the slightest bit of dignity, you would change your name, Math. That's not my name. Oh, what? Oh, come on! Oh, so I'm not allowed to be me? Alright. Alright, well then we'll just go with the name of the person that runs the channel. Happy? Matt. How lovely. Very well, you may begin. Well, I can't be me! The TV ends. Another one of those mythical beast hunting shows ended with no results. You would say you were disappointed, but you expected this. You're a realistic guy. I mean, I know. A documentary not showing any trace of cryptids? Yeah, sure. Doesn't mean they aren't any. You turned off the TV. Now that the hour-long documentary was over, it was just going to be a bunch of crappy infomercials that would make paint drying more interesting. They were worse things to spend the night, but you digress and look to your friend. That's me! Is that me? Wow, that was the best documentary yet. Although, they totally misrepresented Mothman. He would never put pineapple on his pizza. I agree! Pineapple on pizza is gross! I don't care what anyone says. I am on the no pineapple on the pizza side. I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me. But then again, I'm sure a lot of you would disagree with me. The wolf in front of you furrows his brow and sighs furiously. He seemed to have had a pretty sound argument. Agent 83, huh? Well then, cool name, bro. Yeah, but Mothman wouldn't go for the Italian pizza either. He'd get the meat lovers on the account that he eats people. He eats people? Well, that's not okay, but sure. You two continue this surprisingly extremely heated debate about Mothman. Finally devolving into which pizza company Mothman would order from, and which pizza company he'd like enough to not eat the pizza men from. He can get really loud when he argues for someone who speaks in sign. Oh, he uses sign language. Okay, so that's what the things... Okay, I get it. Whatever. I know he definitely ordered from People John's. People John's? I don't know why that tickled me so much. I suppose they can't put the real name up there. That's good, because he eats people, so, you know, it works. I don't know why that tickled me as much as it did, but it did. You give a heavy groan at his pun as he silently laughs. Puns are the way to Sonic's heart. I want you all to know that. You give me some really cheesy puns, and I will love you forever. So go to my Twitter. There's a link in the description below. Go to my Twitter and send me your best puns on anything. It could be Sonic related, it could be anything related. As long as it's a good pun, I will retweet it because I love that stuff. I love puns. Speaking of cryptids, did you hear about what happened to Easton? No? What about it? I was just there the other day. I bought those really good chips. Is that... Okay, those kettle-cooked ones? Oh, those are good. Chips as in... Yeah, potato chips. But listen, the place is deserted. Poof. It's like everyone decided to up and move all at once. Just last week. It was a thriving, upper-middle-class suburban place with a Whole Foods and brunette woman named Tina with half lobs. Okay, now it's completely barren. Why are you telling me? It's not like I know. Damn, I really like those chips! You don't think it's like cryptid or monster related, do you? I'm gonna go with darn. I really like those chips. So thousands of people are potentially dead and a whole town gone deserted in less than 24 hours and you're worried about your snacks? Absolutely! I need to feed myself, come on! Well, yeah, they were good chips. Anyway, 83 signs somewhat hesitantly, trying to make sure his thoughts correctly. He words his thoughts correctly as he tries to wrap his head around this. It's weird though, isn't it? The thought of people vanishing like this out of the blue? They're one day, the next, snap, gone. I'm so bad at reading. I'm sorry! I have dyslexia, okay? Now you know. The secret's out. Sonic's dyslexic. Ha ha ha, let's laugh it up now. His expression drops from pondering to downright cringe. You can't remember the last time you saw your friend this bothered by something. Huh? Strange. I didn't know you would get so worked up over this. Normally, I'm the one questioning the cryptid stuff. Oh, I can't question it. Or be settled by the fact that dozens of people are gone in less than a day? You can, just be careful with it, or you'll get roped into saving everybody like last time. Last time? Oh, okay, maybe that's like the murder me thing, I don't know. He begins to sign frantically, clearly agitated at your remark. No, that was stupid! No one in the whole rebel base spoke sign language. They just took my silence as a yes and sent me on a mission after mission while all of those degenerates sat around and... You put your hand on his, stopping him from signing so hard before he hurts himself. He signs in resignation. Sorry, I can't read! You give him a worried look before smiling and speaking up. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? He is not amused at your sense of humor. He should be! I'm funny! Come on! Anyway, you're right, but maybe we should go check it out. We might find some cool cryptids. No way! Too dangerous! Yeah, maybe we should. Let's do it! Well, that's more my mentality. Let's do it. Lit! Haha! Yeah, lit fam. I could talk the modern day lingo. We can go tomorrow morning. Easton's not too far from here. Meet me at my place first thing in the morning, okay? He gives you a sheepish glance before flashing a determined and excited smile. You both part ways that night, eager for your adventure with the best friend in the morning. You stayed there because it's like your apartment. Where else would you be going to? I mean, true! I mean, that is where I live. Ever since you started watching Legend Crackers on the Egg Network, you dreamed of embarking on one of those adventures, exploring the vast unknown and maybe discovering something new. In fact, you cannot sleep. You're so jazzed up that you got out of bed and decided to research cryptid sightings around the area. Let's see. Missing persons, national emergency. Figures local news don't seem all that interested in cryptid signings. Sightings! I can't read! I hate this! I'm sorry! I'm trying my best! In a huff of disappointment, you looked out your window. The sky seems darker than usual, and not because of the rain. Darkness, a dreary, cold, spine-chilling whisper of crippling fear. Wait, that's it! What's it? I don't know! You nearly forgot about this weird book you and 83 picked up at the library. No title, no summary on the back, not even a Dewey Decimal number on the spine. All you could make out was the strange symbols. Hieroglyphics? Ruins? Or runes even? Whatever those markings were on the cover. Something about this book piqued your interest, and against 83's frantic signing, you checked it out. What better time to read it than now? Well, I suppose seeing as I'm awake, why not? You light a candle because electricity is expensive, and open the tome because electricity is expensive. Buying candles constantly is probably not much more expensive. The first few pages labeled as eldest and middle seem to have been ripped and torn apart. However, you can make out the following disjointed words: influence, 3, plague, embrace, murder, souls, and overcome. Out of the corner of your peripheral vision, you could have sworn you saw a pair of eyes. No. A feeling of unease settles just above the hairs on your arm. Was it always so chilly in your room? Wrapping one of your spare blankets around yourself, you shrug off the goosebumps and resume reading. Something strange is written in this chapter. Something about an item. Energy controller. A long time ago, Middle made gifts for eldest and youngest. Middle made them with the stardust of their first galaxy. The trio of gods were made. Middle made them to remind his brothers of their eternal love and change. Youngest does not like change. You turn the page, landing on a scratched up symbol. You begin to read a page simply labeled as youngest. It isn't coherent at all. In fact, there are mashed up on discombobulated words and phrases. You need to squint your eyes even to read as the writing becomes messier and messier. That's not a good sign. I don't think that's good. I think we need to be careful here. As your vision blurs, you begin to look over the nonsensical sentences. I can't read. Leave me alone, okay? The turnable aborts. Good at this. The satellite gutter refers past life. An apparent propaganda runs behind life. An interference primes a damned. Like defeats energy across the Roman poster. Okay. I don't get it, but okay, sure. An exhibit tears murder. Okay. Near an alternate voice. Murder tails control behind an approximate shot. Control advertises underneath murder. Into control weds murder. The only ways is desperation. The endless destiny foretold by the fate of him. His endless screams and fears he does swallow, creating the perfect slaves. Mortal no more, screams the youngest as the tumors of cyan eyes shape teeth, and the legend seems to end abruptly as the very words from the book were torn out of the pages. I'm confused anyway. I don't know what this all means. No, not torn, burned. That's weird. It seems to be that whoever published the book met an untimely end, and whoever murdered the author must have... I'm just assuming that the author's been murdered here. I guess. Okay. You seem such a big fan of murder right now. Out of nowhere, you are overwhelmed with pure exhaustion. You close the mysterious book and stumble to bed. For some odd reason, the word control is stuck in your mind. almost as if there is a hand-labeled control tugging at the receptors in your brain. You pinched yourself to make sure you really weren't in a B-rated horror movie. It feels like it! It sure feels like it. Your mind raced with endless possibilities for the day tomorrow, as images of your friend, the book, and Easton as you remembered it play through your mind. You began to slowly drift off to sleep. Finally! I needed to get some sleep if I'm having an adventure tomorrow. You had a fitful sleep that night, overly excited about going on an urban exploration. Morning came by fast, and the next thing you knew, you were up and about, opening the door for your vocally challenged friend. Good morning. Are you ready to go? Are all you heroes just morning people? You know I can handle noises in the morning. Oh, right, mute. Remembering your excitement from the other day, you instantly slapped yourself awake. You quickly throw on whatever fits and feels loose and comfortable, stuffing some snacks into your back pocket. No one can go urban exploring on an empty stomach, you know. You return to your friend, bag full of snacks and those delicious kettle-cooked chips. You start getting dressed and start to grab your bag when you notice something. 3 items lay on your bed sheets. Where were they before? You didn't necessarily care because it's free stuff. Hey, you know, you got me there. I do like free stuff. Walking towards your bed, you pick up and inspect each of the 3 strange items. Okay, the first one seems that you find is a single stem of purple snapdragon flowers. Okay, interesting. Despite the flower being a single stem, it looks freshly cut. What a rare color. The second item is a strange-looking amulet. It glows ominously, and for some reason it unsettles you. Why is that in my bed? I should be more concerned that this is in my bed. And I've looked in my bedroom. Why do I have a picture of Amy, Shadow, and I don't know who this is. I don't know who the one in the middle is. But why? I don't want them in my room. What is this? And the third and last item looks like a damaged photo. You feel very, very cautious picking this item up, as it looks like it was made a very, very long time ago. They look oddly familiar, don't you think? Strange, this item makes your heart ache, but you don't know why. You put this item very carefully in a small pocket in your bag. You don't know why, but these items are going to be very useful later on. With a last look around your room, you walk out to meet back up with your mute friend. You know what? I'm gonna press Q, because apparently Q means I can save, right? Save complete. Okay, I'm gonna end there for now. This is a weird story. I don't really know where it's going, but if you look at the link below, you may get a glimpse of what's happening here. Because it is like a story involving this Sonic fan-made comic-style story. So, go check that out. I'll leave it in the description below. If you like this episode and want to see more of it, make sure to give this video a like, because it really does help the channel out. Comment below what your favorite part was, and also let me know if you want to see a part 2 of this. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it so you don't miss a video from me. But for now, I gotta go fast as usual. So see you later, guys. Bye!